Okay, let's finish task 1 and move to task 2 today. Let's see. So for task 1, after you update all of the network, you should see this. And to self-check it, it's very easy. You just need to label everything to show yourself. Okay, this is distance. Okay. So make sure this link 8 to 10, this is 1.5. And also all of the block, actually, you see, it's a low duplicate is gonna mark all of the link you have on the screen. Okay, so that's 1.5. This is 1, this is 1. This part, all of those link split by this central connector, they add up should be 1. This add up should be 1. This add up should be 1. So make sure its add up is 1 and each of them should close to 0.5. If you want to make it all equal, then you can just go editing and edit each, change the distance to 0.5 if you want to do that. You don't have to. So first we checked distance, and now we check with speed. Major 45, local 15, and the collector 30. All of the central connector is 25 checked. And then LAN number. The number for major is 2, all others are 1, and the central connector are 9. Okay. And then capacity is the most important because they need to time the LAN number. So you should have major as 1800 and central connector is 9,000, not 1,000. And locals all 300, collector all 600. So self-checking, make sure this is all right. After that, I can show you how I make those nodes for the centroids looks different, which is also in the documents. So it's just a selection on node. So if you put it on node and you go to selection on setting, it's going to show node. You can add set. You can change the name. You just need to change the name to centroids like I did here. You can drop the set if you don't want to use it. You can't drop this one because this is default. So you always have a default one set by system. I think you can just keep it, or if you want to use it as a centroid, you feel free to use it as centroid. And here you double click the picture, you can change the style as well. You can change it to this, or you can just keep it to this. Doesn't matter, as long as you don't make it super ugly. And the good thing for selection in Transcat is allow you to label it separately. So if you label your ID, it's going to show your ID for only centroid. If you do this, like, see, I remove the nodes label, but I keep the centroid label open, so it's still going to mark the centroid label for me. See. And here for the centroid label, here I have it for ID, and you can see the frame I choose is square with the round corner here. And you can also change the color, change the shape if you want. That's it. Okay. So now we're happy with network. Now we end editing network. You should see all of your attributes. Remember this group code, which is important. This group code should also match with professor's link definition, which is on his task 1, very beginning parts here. Say link type before there is a code. This is your group code you should use. You need to update it in your project, and in my checklist, that is part I'm gonna look at. Make sure you do that. Okay, let's go back to Transcat. So now we go to the second part of task 1, which is edit TAZ. So now you have TAZ window open. Remember, always order it by number from small to large. So this is already correct. Just follow the step on the documents. And only one thing I want to emphasize here is I think it's number 5. To increase household income by 50% to reflect income growth. So what we're doing here is we right-clicked and we fill it. We use formula. We do one. Oh, sorry. No. We do HINC plus HINC time 0.5. It doesn't allow me to do HINC time 1.5. It gives me the wrong result. I don't know why. So that's how we do it. And you click OK. You will see the formula here. And you will see after you click OK, the number change here. So since I already changed it to correct number, so now it's wrong. So we can go back. And this is the right number. So check with task 3 later on. You should be able to see the number by number match here. Check with your own project, and that's important for future task, for task 3 and future. So that's another part. And now we need to modify the data view to get the next part, which is add speed. Which is add travel time. Where is it? Oh, it's actually text 2 already. Okay. So we keep going. We open this data view and you will see the attributes here doesn't really have travel time. So you need to go to data view, table, modify. You're modifying your table. So let's add field. We name it AB travel time. And that's real 10 2. And if you just click add field, it's automatically create another column for you, which is BA travel time is default by Transcat. AB and BA always exist here together because your link has 2 sides. Click OK. So now you see 2 columns added here. So what is time? Time here is speed and the distance. So the distance here is by mail, and the speed here is by, like we said in that table, task 1 at the very beginning. That's mile per hour. And what we need for travel time is minutes. So what we need to do here, there's actually this, have this formula. Anyway, so we did it similar way. We use fill and we find the formula for it. It's equal to distance divided by speed, and you time 60. Click OK, click OK. And for BA, you do the same thing. Did I use BA before? I guess so. Well, you should use AB to divide it. But here, since we have it the same, so I just use BA. Right? It's the same. Should be the same here. So now you have travel time. And right now, you need to create that network file, as it says. You go to network, you go to create. On length file, you switch it to h distance because the length automatically recorded by Transcat is not the distance we're using. That's the length on map. That's different because in the real world there's a 3D wheel. You can see slopes. So the distance reflect on the map is not really the distance we're using in the calculation here. So here we select all, and we mark the time field as travel time. See, AB and BA automatically collect together here. That's what Transcat do. So we say OK, and you save it wherever you want it. This is network MB 2020. You save it. Phew. And now we're going to find this multiple paths. We'll go multiple paths. We have it from centroids to centroids, from travel time. And we have two options. One is root system, another is matrix file. So let's go for matrix file first. And remember, the network is automatically give you here. If you didn't create a network, it will not run. Let's click OK. And we save it to where we want it. Select folder, shortest path. Did it say change the name here? Did it? Okay. Click OK. So now we have it. So if your network is wrong and your you didn't combine the two nodes here, as in my tip says, so then you will see zone 1 is isolated from all other zones. You will see that. So this is the shortest path we have. And now we also need to keep reading this. Above there is intrazonal impedance, which has some setup. See, against TAZ 2, replace 0.5. That's what are we gonna use as a factor here? So we go distribution, intrazonal travel time against 2.5. That's what we do. Replace as 0, click OK. You will find it filled those blanks. So now you have your intrazonal time too. So remember, each of those steps we require a screenshot to reflect you have the process. So now we have here. So you should add terminal time before you keep going. Terminal time, 1 minute. So go back. This is a matrix, so no any modification, we go matrix. We're still named the fill, change cells to cell, clear cells, add value to cells, because we're gonna add 1 minute to every cell. So that's how we do it. We added